Hello student, this is exercise 1.3 measures to overcome barriers in communication. Barriers meaning is difficulties or problems which occur during the communication. In this part we will read about different types of problems which are occurring in the communication and what are the measures means how we can remove these problems. Session 1, barriers to effective communication. These are types and factors. Anything that prevents smooth dissemination meaning is sending of the message, and comprehension meaning is receiving of the message. Which thing prevents from a smooth sending and receiving of the message either at the sender end or the receiver end, means the problem can occur at the sender side or the receiver side. It acts as a barrier to communication. Such barrier cause communication failure. Due to these barriers, communication can be failed also. Communication barriers may pop up at any stage and create misunderstanding and ambiguity. Ambiguity meaning is the message cannot be clear also. For example, the sender of a message who is not conversant with the language known to the receiver, means there will be a language difference between sender and the receiver, may use erroneous and fragmented language, and to make the receiver understand, sender can use the language which can full of errors, thus causing a communication barrier which can cause communication problem also. Likewise, a receiver who is distantly located from where the sender is disseminating, means from where the sender is sending some important information, may either receive the message late, and due to the network problem, if the message is sent to the receiver is received late, or if sent through a succinct telegrams, or we are using the telegram or letters, we are sending the letters, it could only partially understand the essence of it, means the receiver could understand only the half message delivered by these messages. Sometime the environment in which communication takes place may also result a barrier. Sometime environment can also cause a barrier in communication, like a noisy or a filthy ambience, means dirty area, that is tense receivers, an effective means of communication, or incorrect choice of the mode of communication. Now there are the three types of communication barrier, that is intrapersonal, interpersonal, and environmental based. What is intrapersonal? Intrapersonal is several factors present within us. Sometimes pose a hurdle in our communication. Hurdle meaning is same, barrier or a problem in our communication. The factors present in us can cause a problem in communication. It can be both in the sender and the receiver side. These barriers are within our control, but we can control these kinds of barriers, we can control these kinds of problem, which means we can deal with them on our own and overcome them. These barriers may be caused due to the broader factors such as specific socioeconomic and cultural background, means it can depend upon the backgrounds regarding social, economic or cultural at the sender and the receiver side. Like example is there, an individual who has been born and brought up in a closed culture will be less expressive and hesitant, means he would always be hesitant or feel shy to express his or her feelings. It can be happy or a sad feeling than the other individual who has developed in an open culture. But these barriers are under our control, that we can try to express ourselves uh, properly. We should not be hesitant. So these are known as intrapersonal, which are in our hand to control them. Likewise, an individual who has received prejudiced treatment from other people in the family, at workplace, or a society at large is likely to develop their either selective perception, means he would be self-centered, or a judgmental attitude. Next is interpersonal communication. Interpersonal, intrapersonal, which lies in ourself, that is in the sender or the receiver end. But interpersonal is these factors are present outside an individual's own self, means these are not under the control of individual. They are known as external environmental factors which could occur between the sender and the receiver of the message, and are relatively outside the individual's control, means which are don't come under the control of individual. They may either be related with the other person One is communicating with, means they can be receiver centric, or we can say that it could create a problem for the receiver, or they may be due to the individual's own shortcomings, or it could be due to the problem in the sender side, or both. These interpersonal communication barriers may surface due to various known or unknown external elements, and these interpersonal communication barriers can occur due to following elements, that is, first is lack of trust toward the sender of the message, or lack of credibility of the message itself. Means if the receiver has a lack of trust on the sender, then he will not be able to trust on the message what the sender is giving. So it can cause a barrier in communication. Aggressive or disruptive message delivery by the sender, means that if a sender is sending the message in a disruptive form, or we can say that not a proper form, that can also create a problem. Incompatible language competency between the sender and the receiver. But if the language is not suitable for both sender and the receiver, that can be also a problem. And incorrect selection of the medium of dissemination of the message, and if the sender is sending the message through incorrect medium, means which can be time consuming, or which can be cost consuming, that is also cause a barrier. Next is environmental based communication barrier. These factors lie outside 8 components of communication cycle, means these are not coming in the communication cycle. These barriers, they are in the surrounding or the external environment where communication takes place. They occur at the place where the communication is occurring. They may be related with the noisy or the non-conductive. What can be the environmental barrier? These can be noisy, or the non-conductive communication. Climate could not be good. Physical or chromatic, like time related issue pertaining to particular society or a cultural or ethical or social concern. It could be a technological problem. These environments barrier may result due to various elements both within and beyond control. Means some barriers can be controlled, but some can't be controlled also. Like example is there stuffy room with poor sitting arrangement. If the room is tight and sitting arrangement is not good, it can be made correct, means it is in the reach of the sender or the receiver. A huge or unmanageable audience, screeching microphone, or interruptive mobile or telephone, incompatible computer software, snail paced, means slow paced internet connection. These all are the environmental communication barriers. For example, a sender who wants to send an urgent message about his ill health, which doesn't allow him to go for work, tries to call his colleague, but his cell phone is switched off and his landline telephone is out of order. Thus, this prevents him from sending message, and it could cause an environmental communication barrier. Next is factors causing communication barrier. Why the communication barriers occurs? What are the factors? First is lack of planning. Means if the while communication, the planning is not proper, which then the desired result may not be obtained. Therefore, one should need the plan in advance before drafting his or her message. Means before communication, before sending a message, there should be proper plan that how the message will go. Lack of trust. If sender and the receiver don't have a proper trust in between them, then it can cause a communication barrier. Ambiguity, meaning is not clear. That is, if the message sent by the receiver is not clear to him, the message sent by the sender doesn't clear to the receiver, means it has some messages or one word has a different meanings. Sender want to say another meaning through the same word, but the receiver received it in the another meaning, then it can cause barrier, or it shows the ambiguity of the message. Next is distortion. Distortion meaning is change of meaning, that is it refers to twist or change in fact or idea in the message such that they are no longer correct or true. Means if the receiver is receiving the message which is no longer true or correct, but the sender hasn't found that whether it is correct or not, but he had sent it, so it could create a problem in communication also. Much of the communication does not succeed because of the receiver distort the sender's original idea, means what the sender wanted to say. It is not clear to the receiver. It can cause a barrier also. Next is implied meanings. Implied meanings meaning is messages may not always convey a meaning in a straightforward manner. Means some messages are there whose meanings are not clear at the first point. They can depend upon the backgrounds of the sender and the receiver. When the backgrounds are not similar, then it can cause then the receiver or the sender can convey the message in their own meanings. Like example is there, a reference to the weather in the middle of the conversation or another topic, means when the sender is speaking something but the receiver interpret in between, or he will interfere in between. That means it shows that he wanted to change the topic of discussion. Next is noise. As we had read also already in the previous video, that noise is a major barrier in communication. It is used to describe any information that is not wanted and that can make it difficult for important or useful information to be understood clearly. And noise can be a difficulty or can create a difficulty to understand the message clearly. Noise is a major barrier to communication. The word noise also refers to all kinds of physical interferences. It can be physical interferences like illegible handwriting, damaged copies of typescripts, poor telephone connection. These all are coming under the noise barrier. Next is time and distance. Time and distance also act as a barrier to the smooth flow of communication. Use of telephone along with the computer technology has made communication very fast. Either we are using phones and computer technology, it had made communication fast, but sometime due to the technological problems, the barriers can occur. In such cases, a physical distance between the sender and the receiver becomes strong barrier, even when the physical distance doesn't matter much, such as a closed room, means the room can be closed and the sender and the receiver would be there, but due to the lack of time, we can say, or due to the not proper facilities of communication, there is a lack of communication or there is a barrier in communication.